Good morning, everyone. It is a gorgeous day here. I think it's going to be the warmest day of the week, and I am really grateful. It's just beautiful. You can hear the birds chirping, and it's just fantastic. So, really felt called this morning to do a meditation, and I don't think it's going to be too terribly long. But I think it's we're getting into spring. We're in March now, and here that's springtime, or getting ready to be, and everything's starting to grow back. And I find it personally a little bit harder to. I've really embraced winter this year, like I never have before. And the rest component of winter. And so I feel like I'm a very slow flower getting set to bloom. I'm not ready to kind of come out into the world. But days like today make it obviously very easy. We spent time working on the pig stuff some more yesterday and our garden. My husband cut wood. Because it's supposed to get colder this week, and so definitely want to make sure we still have wood for the season. And while I didn't really want to come out, I just wanted to be inside in my curled up, and it felt good once I got out here to just be doing everything. And we're digging up new area for our garden where we're actually going to put greenhouses up, and there's tons of rocks, and just going through the dirt and picking up all these rocks and piling them up and wondering what we're going to do with them eventually. So it's been really good for my heart, and if you're fighting spring a little bit, I might suggest that you come out and just be in nature, ground into nature, and really just enjoy it. And I think it eases that burden into springtime and out of slumber. It makes it so much easier. My allergies are not enjoying it, however. So, anyway, but let's get started with this meditation and kind of see what happens and see who joins us, if anyone. First thing would be to get back into our bodies, into our breath. So breathe in and out. When you breathe in, have your belly go out. When you breathe out, imagine blowing out birthday candles or a real big exhale through your nose. It doesn't matter if you're breathing in through your mouth or your nose, whatever's right and comfortable for you. There's no right or wrong. It's just very deep breathing. The most important thing, in my opinion, is to get that belly to go out, because that's a really deep breath then. So let's do a few of those. I want you to imagine your grounding cord coming out of your root chakra, a golden cord. It can be as tiny as a thread or as thick as a big rope on a ship. And imagine it going down into the earth through all the layers of dirt and rock, into crystals, and just scattering out like the roots of a tree, really anchoring you into the earth, grounding you well. Don't forget your breath. Breathe in. I want you to imagine your crown chakra, which is on the top of your head. Imagining it opening and light from source coming in. And we welcome in our guides, our ancestors, our angels, our animals, aliens, anyone and everyone who is here for our highest good, for our highest timeline. And if you're worried about meditation or astral projection, saying key phrases like that, and you'll find your own. But those are a method to protect yourself. And I imagine now all of our chakras opening up and filling with this source energy. They're circling in whatever way they need to. And I imagine this source light going all the way through us, going into our root chakra, penetrating the earth, rejuvenating the earth. Or it's springtime. And if it's fall, where you're at, then maybe it's time to rest and rejuvenate. Find your breath. And there is an older woman who has come with us today. Her name is Anna. She is the grandmother of Jesus. And she's inviting us to go to the meadow. We went in one of our previous meditations. And so as an added cautionary protection, I always say if it's for my highest good, if it's for my highest timeline, I'm happy to go with you. And if you see no one, and you're in whatever room or outdoor space you're in, and you're just there, that's okay too. We're going to approach a black wall. And I like to play with it sometimes. I'll stick my hand in and then retract it. Stick my hand in again and see my hand disappear. And I imagine what it would be like as a child to walk through it. And Anna walks through and she beckons us. So on the count of 3, we're going to step through. 1, 2, 3. We step through the black wall and we come to a gorgeous meadow. The area we're in now is flat with grass under our feet. There are spring flowers popping up. And we can hear lots of birds. And Anna asks us to come and sit down in the meadow. Beyond the meadow, we can see rolling hills with trees, maybe a creek or a river in the distance. What's wonderful and amazing is we can all feel each other right now, everyone who's doing this meditation. And we sit down in a circle with Anna. We're remembering our breath as we feel the gentle breeze blowing on us, as we feel the grass on our feet. Some of you have run off and are playing in a creek nearby, and that's okay. And some of you are in the room that you started in, and that's okay. There's no right or wrong. A few of you have been taken up into some spacecraft. You have a different message or journey, and that's okay as well. For those of you that are still with me, I want you to remember your breath. Breathing in and out. And I want you to imagine sitting on the ground My kids call it crisscross applesauce. So if you can imagine that now, and your hands are on your knees, and Anna is passing around some water. And she is saying, this is to rejuvenate you, to prepare you for spring. And would you have some? And you can always say no, and you can always say yes, and you can always say, if it's for my highest good and my highest timeline, I accept. And whatever you decide, it is okay. I'm going to drink now. And if you've chosen to drink, you can feel this water going into every cell of your body. You can see your cells and how the motion, they normally go in a certain clockwise rotation. Now they're going counterclockwise a bit. And she says, part of the secret of being timeless is to uncircle your clock. And now she beckons for more source light to come down upon us, bathing us, a different kind of light bath. If you have any ailments, any worries, this light will cradle those areas, help to heal. And she says, imagine those clocks, those cells going backwards into the healing motion of what you need. If it's something more emotional or spiritual, she says now is the time to ask those bigger questions. You are safe now. You can heal now if you choose. You never have to. It's up to you. And what those bigger questions may be is up for you to decide. And we sit around for a moment. You might be sitting back on your arms, enjoying the grass and the sunlight. And some of us can see children flying in the distance, and adults. We can hear laughter. You can hear people swimming. Some of you have gotten up and you're feeling so well, you're picking flowers. Others are dancing. Some of you are just kicking back and laying in the grass. And she says, this is a renewal time for many of you. It's time to dig deeper, to heal, and to grow and expand. How wonderful it is to have been a seed in the ground, in the dark, warm, and now you're coming up and you're feeling a whole new sense of warmth and the sun on you, and you're ready to grow. For others of you, it's coming into fall, and you're ready to retract, and that's okay. We need that time as well. Make it okay for you if you're in that time. Maybe it's not the time for deep questions. Maybe it's just the time to be and rejuvenate so that when it's your turn to bloom, you're ready. Anna can see that many of you are feeling much better. You're very centered now. And our time here is ending. So I beckon you to come back to the black wall with me. And if you're in a more playful, childlike mood now, you might be running to the black wall. You may be skipping or hopping. You may be just at the black wall and playing in it, seeing it ripple like water, your hand disappearing and appearing, your foot going in and out. A couple people have stuck their heads in and out. And Anna greets all of us with a goodbye kiss on each cheek and a warm hug that is a hug like only a grandmother can give. And even now she's giving to us. Her light surrounds you like a blanket, like one more to go order of light for you to carry with you throughout your day. And on the count of 3, we'll step back through the wall. 1, 2, 3. And you step back into whatever room you were already in or place outside. You breathe deeply and exhale. Breathe in again and exhale. You can see your body, and it's been safe and secure this entire time. And if you've never left your room or the space you started this entire time, that's okay too. Some of you are jumping into your bodies, some are gently laying into your bodies. Do whatever feels right now. There's definitely a moment that you feel immersed back into your body. And if you don't feel that, it's okay. You start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, move your leg. So that coming back into your body isn't so startling. It may be very bright where you're at, especially if you were outside and your eyes might need time to acclimate or adjust. But we're all still wearing that blanket from Anna, kind of a cloak almost. And I hope you carry that with you throughout your day today, perhaps your week, as an extra measure of just warmth and love from someone on the other side. I really needed that, and I didn't realize how much I needed that. Usually that's how meditation is. I'm like, oh, I'll get to it, and then I do it, and I'm like, oh, why am I not doing that more? I think this is like the others. If it really calls to you, it's okay to do this one every day. It's okay, especially if you don't have people in your life that are loving you and holding you tight, to feel that from the other side. And you may have somebody else that's coming in. It might not be Anna. It may be somebody else, and that's okay too. I love these meditations because it's really fun. It doesn't matter when we're doing them. Time doesn't really exist, so we're all connecting in that moment. Even if somebody's doing this meditation a year from now or 5 days from now, we're still all together in that moment, and that is such an amazing, beautiful thing. It defies the human reasoning, but yet it's there, and it's amazing. I hope you have a wonderful day, a great week, and if you're getting into spring, I hope you're getting ready to grow and sprout, and if you're getting into fall, I hope you're nurturing that, kind of bedding down And it's so beautiful that we can all be in so many different places and yet need the same thing, the same encouragement. I hope you have a great day. I'll see everybody soon.